What's up, everyone? ODC, that's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your G.I. Joe action figure needs. Whether it's vintage or new, BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's going on, everyone? ODC, it's me here. In today's review, we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra Beachhead. This is a really just one of my favorite action figures from the G.I. Joe lines. Really dig this guy. There are a couple issues, but before we get to that, be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your G.I. Joe needs. They have trade paperbacks there. They have G.I. Joe exclusives. They have all your G.I. Joe lines pretty much from the beginning up all the way to current. So all the way to the 50th anniversary stuff. So if you're looking for vintage stuff, if you're looking for Pursuit of Cobra, if you're looking for Rise of Cobra, if you're looking for Retaliation, he's got it all. So definitely go check out BigBoyCollectibles.com. But taking a look at Beachhead now, we have his file card right here. So if you want to pause it and read this, you can. There's his file card. He does come with he is loaded to the gills, so to speak. He does come with a gas mask, because he is pretty much the urban assault version of Beachhead. So that looks good. And then we have, I'm not really sure what kind of gun this is. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in my life, but it is some sort of rifle. Almost looks like a plasma rifle or a laser rifle of some sort, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if there's an official term for that. He does come with two submachine guns, one with a silencer on it, and they are actually different sculpts. As you can see, the stock on this one, there's no stock on this one, or it's actually folded up, to be honest with you, right there. It might actually be the same thing. Yeah, it is. This one just has a scope, and the stock is actually folded up, and it has a... So I take that back. It does have and it has a silencer on it. So there you go with that. Okay, and then we have looks to be some sort of bullpup rifle with a scope on the top, and then we have, for an amphibious assault, we have flippers. So he's ready for anything. I mean, that's pretty much what Beachhead is. He's ready for anything. He does come with this very strange... I'm not sure what the hell this is, or why it's attached to his leg, but very odd, to be honest with you. It's it's like this some sort of like computer device or something. I don't know, but it's attached to his leg. I'm not really sure what it's used for, to be honest with you. It does attach this little hole in this leg. And if you're wondering, man, those legs look really familiar. This was actually used for the Pursuit of Cobra and 50th Anniversary Lowlight. So I'm not sure which one was used first, so I'm just going to go with Beachhead. There we go. He does come with a removable knife on his chest here. And he does come with a scar, which is what I usually give him. He does come with a nice knife with a black blade. Something that's a little strange, they gave him another sheath, but not another knife on the back of his tack vest, which is kind of odd. I would have thought that they would have given him one more knife, but I have extra knives floating around, so I could probably just give him an extra one, so not a big deal. I do like the paint detail here on his gas grenades. He's got extra clips on, sculpted onto the side of his leg. Some more clips over here on his tack vest. He's got two holes, that peg holes right in the back here, and the main peg hole right here. But I'm not really sure what those are used for. This might have been a vest that's been used before, so that's what I'm assuming. But overall, I do like, he actually has some armor on here, which looks pretty cool. Covering his bicep, his shoulder, his forearm. Even his gloves look a little bit like he's definitely got some knuckle dusters on there. But they also look armored as well. which is pretty cool. I really dig this tack vest too. This web gear, or whatever the hell you want to call it. He does have binoculars just kind of strung up there. I think the biggest detriment to this figure, it's one of the best. I don't think it's my favorite out of the Pursuit of Cobra line. He's definitely up there. This is definitely the best version of Beachhead that we've got. But my biggest problem with this figure is these damn hands. He really needs a hinge joint on these. If he had a hinge joint, this would probably be my favorite Pursuit of Cobra figure. But since he doesn't, it kind of takes away from what he can do, how he can hold. And these hands are so, I guess, shallow when it comes to him gripping something. Like when he's holding on to his bullpup here. He can hold it, don't get me wrong. But if you try to get him into if you try to get him into an aiming pose, you really kind of have to work with it and be aware that his hands are very shallow. The bullpups are probably not the best to be displaying with him, or a lot of G.I. Joe figures, due to see, now that looks just stupid, due to the how large the stock is on it. So it's probably not the best one to, but he can definitely hold both his submachine guns. The other issue is that the way this right hand is sculpted and the way it looks, he's kind of holding these down in a downward motion, like he's pointing it at someone's head while they're kneeling down in almost executionary fashion. As you can see right there, I kind of have to bend the elbow up to get him to look at it properly. I don't know. I put the arm straight and he's pointing down. It just doesn't look right. I don't know. It really just kind of bugs me about this figure. These damn hands. Damn. And he's such a good figure. It just kind of takes away from how you want to pose him. I mean, it still looks alright, but I would prefer him to at least have his arm straight. It doesn't look as bad with the pistol, but still, I have to kind of bring his arm up to get it eyesight level. And then here we have this thing that doesn't even want to go in his hand. There we go, it goes in this hand. So it does fit in the left hand. Putting his helmet on here. Fits on nicely. It does sit a little bit high due to the tack vest, but not a big deal. And he looks pretty menacing. Like this almost could be the beginning of a movie scene, and you don't even know who this guy is, and he just busts into a building or through a window, and he just starts murking everyone, just taking out everyone. And then he finally, at the end of the scene, takes off the mask, and you see it's Beachhead. Like that would be, I think, like a scene in a movie. One day maybe we'll get a proper live action G.I. Joe movie, but who knows? Hopefully The Rock's never in another one ever again. Ruin that movie. But he does actually hold his scar nicely. And now that I say that, it's not going to fit. Watch. But he does hold it. I promise. I swear. I got him into multiple poses with this scar last night when I was just kind of dicking around with the figure here. But he can hold it. I promise you. He looks good. He definitely looks good. This damn hand, though, man. It's ticking me off. Damn you, hand. This is such a good figure. Beachhead's one of my favorites, to be honest with you. So, but he does have his display stand here, and it's got G.I. Joe embossed on the top. Everything that we're used to, pretty much, for the most part. Oh, the flippers. I didn't even get to the flippers. They do just peg right into his feet, like so. And they stay. So that's good. So if you want to have him, you know, kind of coming out of the water and he's still got his flippers, or if you want to do some sort of underwater scene, you could do that with a Cobra eel. That would have been another cool thing if they included a Cobra eel in this line. I always felt like they deserved an update, but I really do love the look of this Beachhead. Is he the best as far as all the Pursuit of Cobra figures? He's one of the best. If these hands, like I said, if the hands were different and they had hinges on them, similar to this Night Viper right here, if he had these hands, oh my god, he'd be perfect. He would be absolutely perfect, and I would say 2 thumbs up and 10 out of 10. Well, I mean, I still would say 2 thumbs up for this guy. He looks fantastic, and he's the best version of himself. So, it's just the damn hands. Oh. Anyway, his articulation as is, he can look up a little bit, and he does look down a little bit. He can look side to side. Can't really do a full 360 rotation. I mean, I guess if you force it, you could have him do that. Arm's really good range of motion, going up, down, full 360, single bend at the elbow, swivel. He does have a swivel at the wrist joint. He can swivel his waist. That's pretty much it. Swiveling. T-jointed hips, which go out. It's a little bit hindered due to the vest here. You can remove this tack vest, by the way. I'm not going to do it just because I don't feel like, to be honest with you, unpegging this and then trying to peg it back in. I'm actually, you know what? I might do it just to see what he's got underneath here. It looks like some sort of armor underneath there. If you guys can see that. But he is a little bit armored up underneath. So there's that. Like I said, he's got T-jointed hips. He's got double jointed knees. He does have an ankle hinge and a swivel. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Beachhead. If I can get him on this damn base, what the hell's going on with me? Anyway, I'll just hold him. But I think he looks good. This is, like I said, the best version of Beachhead, in my opinion. I can't stress enough these damn hands. But the rest of the figure is fantastic. What he comes with is great. I love it, and I would still give this guy 2 thumbs up. He's still one of the very best out of the Pursuit of Cobra line, and one of the very best G.I. Joe figures. So even though I'm bitching and moaning about the hands, he's still a great figure, and I would definitely recommend him. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to check out bigboycollectibles.com, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.